From Headspace. I'm here to do the weekly reading, but not the weekly reading because I'm switching it up. I'm going to be doing just an energy check-in once a week, but I'm going to be switching, I think, to Mondays now. My schedule has changed, so I know it's been a little out of whack the last couple of weeks, but I am going to be just switching it up. So, if you've been watching it on Friday, just look for it on Monday. But same type of thing. I'm just going to pull cards and do the reading. So that's it. Yeah. What else? Let's see. Yesterday was Yule and winter solstice. We also just had a new moon, the last one for the year. This week is Christmas, if you celebrate, which is crazy that we're just about out of 2025. I'm going into 2026 next week, and we're going out from a 9 to a 1 year. So everything that's been falling apart and shifting this year has hopefully been for a purpose, right? Next year, a 1 year is usually about like new beginnings and whatnot. So we'll probably get more into that next week for the reading, but yeah. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and we'll get started for the collective reading. What else? I have the pre-recorded Protect Your Energy class. So now that's available for purchase. You can have access to it whenever you want, forever. So that is on the website, headspacenj.com. So if you don't have time to do the class or whatever, that is a good way to see it. And then that will be included in the actual live classes. You'll still get the link for the pre-recorded as well. So I don't have the next class. I'm waiting for the new year to start the next class, the live one. But yeah, if you want to but if you want access to the pre-recorded Protect Your Energy class, you can go ahead on the website and just purchase it right off there, and it'll send you the link and everything for it. So we have that. We still have spots open for memberships. I still have some open. So if you're interested in doing the membership, it's once a month for 20 minutes. It's just a nice way to check in, stay on your path, make sure everything that you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. I know a lot of people have really been liking the monthly subscription because they kind of feel like it's just like a personal, private session for them, almost like a therapy kind of session, but with like an intuitive, guidance to it. So not that it's therapy in any way, but just kind of like talking things through and getting a intuitive perception, I guess is giving the vibe. So let's see what we have for the collective. I'm not even going to put timestamps or like time frames on these anymore. I'm just going to call it an energy check-in, and whenever you see it is when you're meant to see it. And if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, then it might not just be for you or at that moment. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so it's feeling like you guys are kind of at a crossroads right now. It feels like you've been going down the same path. It's been very familiar, but it's also kind of just been like draining and dark, and it's not something that you want to continue going down. I think a lot of you have kind of learned that it's not really working for you anymore. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. I think you're kind of getting that now. So you're wanting to switch it up, and, Max has to make his appearance every time I do a reading or a phone call. So someone has a little jealousy problem. But, yeah, I think you guys are just kind of realizing that doing the same thing isn't working for you. And even if it was working for you at one point and it was fine, it just feels like now you're really coming to terms with certain things are just not working for you, and that it's okay. that it's okay to switch your path. It's okay to move in a different direction. It's okay to not do the same thing as you were doing. And I think you're kind of like having a little bit of a tower moment, or like there's a little excess like crumbling around you right now. Like even if you've been going through your tower moment, it's like maybe that one final little boulder that's falling. I don't know, but it feels like you guys have been kind of trying to like put the work in for a new beginning. Definitely see a new beginning here. So I do see you guys like going down this new path. It's interesting because it's like, it seems like it's light and bright and lit up, but at the same time, it's like still kind of spooky to you or scary because like you don't recognize like the, you know, like the path. You don't recognize like the trees, the foliage. You don't recognize the animals on this path. Like you don't, there's nothing on this path that like is very familiar to you. All you know is that it like feels better, looks better, and is like it's better lit. I don't know. That's what's coming through. It's weird. So I just think that like as you continue to move down that path, you are definitely trying to like get rid of the old stuff that no longer is serving you. Definitely like trying to tie up loose ends. I think a lot of you are also like trying to either do the research, like whether you're reading books or podcasts or getting readings or whatever it is, or some of you are just kind of like tapping in deeper into yourself, listening to your intuition more, trying to continue to like move down this path with some type of guidance or different knowledge. But I just feel like you guys you're definitely doing the work. I think a lot of you are, you're kind of starting to see certain things come together. I think a lot of you have been doing the work for a while. I think this is something that's been ongoing, and I think you're starting to, even if you can't physically see the benefits or whatever coming together, I think you're starting to feel the energy like really ramping up. Like you can feel that it's coming soon. Because I feel like there's like a heavy energy around you, but I feel like the lighter energy is coming, like it's almost there, and I feel like you guys can feel that too. So I just think you are definitely coming out of, well, you definitely are coming out of this heavier energy because it's in all your cards. I think a lot of you are struggling with like divine timing and divine guidance. I know I struggle with this one specifically. I like things to be on my timeline. I like things to be done yesterday. I have Aries rising. That fire really kicks in for me a lot. So I understand this, but definitely, yeah, like everything is working out the way it's supposed to in the time that it's supposed to, even if you think it's not. Universe has other things that it needs to put into place and align that you don't know about. So, this is the right time. You're moving forward exactly how you're meant to. If there's anything that you're like contemplating or thinking of, like Spirit's also kind of letting you know, like this is the right time. So if you're unsure of whether you want to like make a move in some capacity or thinking about something in that way, the universe is telling you like this is the right time to move forward. So that's coming through. I think also reminding yourself and remembering that you are co-creating with the universe, and you're going to need to continue to ask for the things that you want. You need to continue to like talk to your guides or the universe and just let them know like what you're calling in, what you're wanting to manifest, asking for what you want, letting the universe know what you need. Also on the 3D world, like asking people for help as well. Like it's okay to ask people for help. It's not weakness. So that's coming through. I think even like journaling or praying or meditating, you could also do a like a vision board or something like that, something to that effect as well. So whatever resonates with you, just do that. Because I do see that whatever it is that you're calling in, whatever it is that you're manifesting or trying to call in, I do see that it is there to come through for you. You just kind of have to ask for it. Keep moving down this new path and like watch your wish be granted. Watch this manifestation come through. I do see that happening. I think a lot of you are also being asked to make sure that you're taking care of your physical bodies, making sure that you're eating appropriately for your body, making sure you're moving your body physically, no stagnation. I think part of it is because you are like changing energetically, and it's to help get any of those energetic blockages out, keep your body moving. It's also helping you to release any energy that's being held up or stored in you that's no longer necessary. So just making sure that you're taking care of your physical body is definitely coming through. I do see like a big release coming for you energetically. I see like a weight being lifted off your shoulders. I feel like you're starting to come into your own energy more. I think that for a while you feel like you have been coming into your energy, but like I think you're really fully stepping into it, embracing it now. And that's where I think this like release is coming, where you kind of just don't give a fuck. Like I just think you've like been doing the work, and you've been manifesting, and you've been, tapping into yourself internally. You've been researching, you've kind of been doing all the things, and it just feels like you don't really care like what other people think of you anymore. You're not trying to live your life for everyone else anymore. Not that you're trying to be like an asshole or anything, but like you're just trying to figure out a way to make yourself happy and fulfilled and comfortable. And so I see that energy coming through. I see you also being in a place where you're ready to open up more to having like maybe a different friend group, or just being more social again, going out, enjoying life, doing things more, maybe joining different groups or activities, something like that, where it's like you're kind of opening up your energy a little bit more to allow people in, so that you can have enjoyment again. But I just feel like you're definitely like stepping into your power. You're really becoming comfortable within yourself, within your own skin. I think a lot of you are really like balancing your divine feminine, your divine masculine right now. I know for a while, a lot of you in the collective were really embracing your feminine energy and like kind of coming out of overdoing it in your masculine. And now I think you are really embracing both energies very like balanced and evenly. I think you're able to put in the work when you need to, and do the problem solving, and do whatever chasing in certain aspects in your life. And then I think you're also able to like pull it back in, allow yourself to receive, not chase, be a little bit softer. So I think you're really trying to like balance both of these energies, and I think you actually are, which is like good for you, because that's hard, right? I think there's also like definitely a protective energy around you right now, and I think a lot of you can feel that protective energy. It feels like you can feel your guides and your angels and universe like kind of really helping you, protecting you. I think you can feel like the organization behind the scenes happening as well. And I also feel like you're being protective of your energy, that you are making sure to not only ask for protection from your guides and spirit and universe, but you are actively doing things to help protect yourself and protect yourself energetically. So yeah. I'm also seeing that there is definitely some happiness coming through. I see there is some type of contract or commitment coming in. This could be one, the other, or both. I do see there is new career here as well. So it definitely could be some type of new contract, new job opportunity, new position, something to that effect, leveling up in some way. Definitely is coming through for some of you. I think your focus on work is definitely changing or shifting. I think it's going to be in a positive way. I think you're going to have a new direction. And I see that there's going to be like a bit more success. I don't think it's going to be like immediate, like you're just immediately going to be like, oh, look at all the success I have. But I think it's like definitely opening up the doors to grow and build and have that more success. for like romantic relationship, I do see also that there is definitely some type of relationship that could be coming through for some of you. This is feeling something like where you are wanting to, you're wanting to call in some type of a relationship that is balanced. You want that balanced man and woman energy, the masculine and feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but it just feels like you're wanting to call in a balanced, even energy. You're not looking to overgive anymore. You want something that does have a connection, in a spiritual way, in like a, yeah, like in an inner, I don't even know how to explain it. Like a cosmic connection. Could be a past life connection as well, where whoever this person that you're calling in or that is coming in, I feel like this is someone that you are not, if maybe you have just met them, but this is not someone that you have history with for sure. This is someone new that you are going to have a completely new experience with. I definitely don't feel like there's any type of past, even just like talking phase. I don't feel like that is really coming in. I think like maybe if you just met them, like you just met them, or they're coming in is what's coming through. And I think you're just wanting someone that is going to connect with you on a deeper level. Someone that is going to be balanced with you. It feels like a partnership. Someone that's going to also allow you to feel relief, allow you to feel seen, allow you to feel wanted, allow you to feel like you don't have to try so hard, like you don't have to be the one to lead all the time. And it just feels like you want someone who is going to be a partner, a teammate. It's not going to be like one-sided. I feel like if it's anything that's one-sided or like where you're overgiving, you're not going to be interested at all. So it feels like this person is definitely going to allow you to release some old versions of yourself, some old ways that you used to maybe react or respond in relationships. I feel like you're not going to have to do that in this relationship. I don't necessarily know if it's going to be like a forever thing, but I definitely feel like it's coming in for a reason and a purpose. And it definitely feels like it's divinely guided, and there is some type of like maybe soul contract coming through with this. So it's definitely something that you're meant to go through. I don't know if it's going to be like ending in marriage. For some of you, yes. For some of you, no. But it definitely feels like something that is supposed to help you. And I think it's supposed to help you to realize that, like, realize what it feels like to be seen. Realize what it feels like to be fully accepted and to be looked at as like, you know, the sunshine of the universe. But also to have that connection that, you know, there's something more than just a surface relationship, that there is like a cosmic or past life kind of connection with this person. And that there is some type of like soul contract connected to this as well. So I just feel like this is very like spiritually guided, this relationship. And I just think that it's going to allow you to feel a relationship differently than you have in the past. I feel like for a lot of you in this very specific reading, this is definitely not for everyone, that you have always been the one to overgive, overshare, overdo. You have been the one to be more vulnerable. You have been the one to kind of, you know, lead the way. And I just think this relationship is coming to show you that that's not what needs to be. That's not how it's meant to be. And that you deserve to have someone that looks at you like you're the light of their life. And that you also can like feel and trust and know that this is something like genuine and legitimate. So that's what I have on the relationship. Yeah, there's definitely some type of relationship coming through. yeah, so I feel like that's about all I'm getting for you guys for this reading. I think also there's just like a lot of spiritual energy coming through on this reading, like spiritually, like on your path, asking you to like kind of tap into your spiritual side more, your spiritual self more, you know, asking universe, asking your guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, to help you like keep moving forward. This relationship, for those of you that this is meant for, definitely more of a spiritual thing. And I just think overall, like, universe and spirit is kind of asking you to really like focus your energy more on a spiritual connection with yourself, you know, and like doing things that help you to tap into that more. So like I said, meditation, journaling, praying, you know, getting readings, doing healing work, all that good stuff is definitely kind of like on the forefront for you. So that is what I have for you guys for this energy check-in. Again, I'm going to be doing these, I believe, on Mondays. We're going to try that now since my schedule has changed. And we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm going to be able to do twice a week anymore, but we'll see. We'll start with the Mondays and we'll play with that. And then, yeah, if you are interested, if anything resonated and you want to tap into your own personal reading deeper, I do have readings available. So I do 30-minute readings. Everything I do is virtual. And then I do have the monthly subscriptions as well. And then also the Protect Your Energy workshop. It's an hour pre-recorded right now on the website as well. So great time to watch that because we have Christmas and New Year's coming up. There's a lot of social interactions with friends and family that might, you know, need some boundaries or energy protection. Or it's a great way to start off the new year, right? Just getting those little tips and tricks and info on how to protect your energy. But yeah, all that info is on the website. It is www.headspacenj.com. So I'll see you guys all next week. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever, I don't know what other holidays, Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah, all that. So I will see you next week.